Inside, 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 inside.
This is a very unique and intricate question, and I'm actually excited to answer it. So, first I want to address a highly refined mind that has evolved itself through experience is a voice of intuition. It's a voice of knowledge, it's a voice of experience, it's a voice of evolution. And so I don't hold that as separate from intuition. However, it's a different process. I relate to intuition as a gut sense, a heart guidance, and a sense of being guided by sometimes guides, angels, teachers, helping beings, and a gut feeling. Sometimes we just have a gut feeling about something, and that's our intuition's way of getting our attention and saying, you need to stop for a minute and pay attention to this feeling. What's your gut telling you about it? Another lovely voice of intuition is the heart. To be able to stop, put your hand on your heart and tune in, bring your attention and awareness down to the heart level and ask, what is my heart telling me right now? What's the best way for me to go? Usually questions of intuition have to do with making choices and decisions relative to almost everything, from what we eat to who we want to be in relationship with to school choices. I mean, it's endless and an endless array of questions. I feel like there's a bond and a blending between intuition and a highly refined mind that's learned from a lot of life experiences, because ultimately intuition is a muscle that we grow. And we can start off on the highly intellectual level, or we can start off with the really right brain, sense-oriented, intuitive level. And there comes a point where our consciousness merges in those gifts, and it all becomes one very powerful process of guiding our lives. So I'd like to not make them separate. And for those who need to have a distinction, when am I in my highly refined mind that has learned from experience, and when am I in my intuition, I feel like the key to that is sensation. Usually when we're in our intuition, we're feeling, there's a sense, there's a warmth in the body, in the chest area, there's a gut feeling. For some people, it's a hearing. There's an audible soundtrack coming in, or there's thought impression in the mind. Some people see their guidance, their intuitive sense of things. So if it's important to know the distinction between them, that fine line, then I would say a highly refined mind that's working from having learned and evolved is not going to bring a lot of feeling, because the mental body doesn't feel. It's a subtle body that doesn't have a feeling apparatus. So highly refined mind is going to be telling us or thinking to us about a choice, and an intuitive experience is going to be more sensation and feeling oriented. Even when thought impression comes in or an audible soundtrack comes in through our intuition, there's a whole entire feeling tone to it. And all of this is subtle, so paying attention to that, if it's important for you, is a wonderful exercise. Again, it's all a muscle. Intuition is a muscle that everyone has. It just has to be grown.
Is there